Kinkuna, a beautiful coastal camping area that boasts an abundance of large campsites that stretch along the beach for more than 5 kilometres. This paradise will have you appreciating the isolation and you'll question whether you want to ever come home. There are plenty of spots to choose from and they'll all boast beautiful places to set up camp, get your toes in the sand, head out for a sunset walk, or go for a quiet fish to enjoy the solitude. Away from the beach, spend some time checking out the inland tracks by four-wheel drive, and at low tide you can even drive along the beach. We made our way to Kincuna from Bundaberg in the north. We followed the ISIS highway south from Bundaberg and turned east onto Walker Street, drove about 2.4 kilometres, then turned right onto Barrowland Street towards Goodwood and Burrum Coast, following this for about 12.6 k's, before turning left on Kinkuna Road and driving another 8 k's. Eventually we came to a right turn onto Palm Beach Road, and from there you can follow the well signposted road towards the camping area. It's recommended that you take care to read the signs and watch out for heavy mine trucks that frequent this road. It's also recommended that you use UHF radio channel 12 to listen for oncoming heavy traffic and alert other users of your whereabouts while on Palm Beach Road. This system works really well, and if you've got a CB radio, it gives you an excuse to use it. Just meant that the heavy vehicles knew where we were on the road, and it also made us feel a bit safer when we were heading around a bend knowing that there wasn't a big truck coming from the opposite direction. Kincuna camping area is in the Burrum Coast National Park, 46 kilometres north of Maryborough or 57 kilometres south of Bundaberg in the Wide Bay area. The park is spread over 4 sections: Kinkuna, Woodgate, Burrum River and Buxton sections. Kinkuna camping area is obviously in the Kinkuna section of the park and is accessible only by four-wheel drive. The camping area is open 24 hours a day, but on the website it is listed that the check-in time is after 2 p.m. and check-out by 11 a.m. on the day of departure. Tent camping beside your car and four-wheel drive camper trailers are suitable. However, I have seen some capable caravans get down here as well. You need to come well equipped as there are no facilities at Kinkuna. Mobile phone coverage is limited depending on who you're with. We did get reception while we were out there, but we also have a booster in our car which boosted that signal, and we were able to stream movies and all sorts of things. So if you have one of them, you won't have any dramas. After a brief setup, we walked down to the beach. It is just absolute paradise for as far as you can see in both directions, and there's just no one else around. We didn't see anyone else on this trip. Completely alone, completely isolated, and that's just the way we like it. It was pretty windy when we arrived, but the water temperature and the views made up for this tenfold. Honestly, one of the best beaches we've ever been to for sure. It blows me away what people will pay for a beachfront resort when there are places like this available. I understand that places like this take a bit more effort and you need the gear and know-how, but this place literally cost my partner and I $14 to book. I mean, look at that view and we've got a completely unspoiled private beach to ourselves. I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can check out where you can book a site for yourselves, and yeah, as I said, $14 for $1 million location. It was time to start dinner, and after a bit of unpacking, I realised that I'd forgotten the hose to my gas cooker, so instead it was time to start a fire. Open fires are permitted in Kincuna as long as there's no current fire bans in place. On the menu for dinner was some baked potatoes, steaks and broccolini. We went for a walk down to the beach to collect some salt water to boil the broccolini and add some flavour, and check out the storm that was underway over the ocean. It wasn't quite raining yet, but it was definitely on its way, so we got stuck into cooking so we could eat undercover. Broccolini goes straight in the billy, full of salt water to boil, and then onto the baked potatoes. So we put some slits in the potatoes and then cover it in butter, so then when it gets hot it all melts through. Then we wrap the potato in aluminum foil just to protect it while it's in the coals. Simple seasonings for the steak, salt and pepper, nothing fancy. And then we just use the lid of our camp oven to cook the steaks. I know it's cliche to say, but everything tastes better coming off a campfire. Once you try it, you'll understand what I mean. And it smelled amazing the whole time we were cooking it. We just finished cooking in time to get under cover before it really started to pour down on us. Sleep came super easy because we were treated to the sound of rain tapping on the canvas of our swag, thunder crackling in the distance, and the crashing waves just nearby. It was like sleeping next to a white noise machine. And in the morning when I woke up, this was the amazing sunrise we were greeted with.
I'm aware of the bonds that were created today. When you told me that sure there's a way, the water's so still and my pain has gone away. The air is much cleaner after it rained. Follow my love, the scent that's in spring air. Follow the moon to the sun. There's a call for new beginnings here, but the sorrow of yesterday disappeared.
I recovered my fire from the night before and decided to start breakfast. We're indulging a little bit with some sweet and savoury French toast. I got my pan hot again and fried some strips of bacon on the fire. Prepared some strawberries and blueberries for toppings. For the actual French toast, all you do is whisk up a couple eggs in a bowl, and then you coat both sides of your bread with the egg. They don't take long to cook on the fire, especially if your pan gets as hot as mine did. And the last step is to find an awesome spot to eat and top it with some maple syrup. I know it's not the most healthy breakfast, but hey, we're on holidays. Our time in Kincuna has come to an end. Thank you for watching this video. If you're part of the pack, welcome back. If you're not, subscribe to the channel. We cover hunting, camping and fishing and intend on producing a lot more content around these things, including gear reviews as well. If you've got any questions or just want to reach out, leave a comment below and Jacob, Riley or I will get back to you. In the meantime, stay adventurous and go rogue. Adios.